24, connecting you to the community.
In our top story, we're continuing in the second week of a multi-week in-depth look at the recovery efforts into very different parts of the country following two major natural disasters that took place in 2018. I'm April Frelke, joined by Mel Kay and Nick Kaufman. Cold December now.
It is.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's perfect for cereal?
It's cereal. It's perfect for cereal. So I was shopping.
Oh, Lord.
Nick is
Tell us your cereal story.
No, it's not a product placement.
Oh, okay, good.
I love Life. Grew up, it's my favorite cereal growing up. Gingerbread spice. I wonder if that's the new pumpkin.
But you haven't even tried it yet.
I know I haven't. I don't want to ruin my lipstick, folks.
This is Rice Chex Revisited.
All right, so that's my news.
It could be really good.
It could be really good.
I'm very excited
I heard from our producer, Erica, it is.
Okay.
On a more serious note, did any of you catch any of the funeral deal?
A little bit. I heard a little bit on the radio. Yep, there was some very beautiful singing.
Great job done all around, everything. Wonderful tribute.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know, it was, and I don't know if this is weird, but the way the military moved the casket and just the pomp and circumstance was amazing.
Everything, all of it was
very
just terrific.
Full of military etiquette.
Planes, trains, limos, just about everything.
Well done.
Everything. Well, this week's Connect 24 is brought to you by Rudy Jensen of New Lisbon. We're picking up where we left off last week in our in-depth look at how two opposite ends of the country are rebuilding following two natural disasters of historic nature. This is week 2 of a multi-week look at how people living in Florida are moving on following Hurricane Michael, and residents in our neck of Wisconsin are rebuilding after a late summer historic flooding. We started the journey in Florida's Panhandle, where Carlisle Baptist Church lost all but one of its buildings. The gym building, which is still standing, has holes in its roof. It is now being used for church services on Sundays, and during the week, the chairs are pushed to the middle of the gym and the room is used as a community closet. Thankfully, donations are still coming in from all over the Panhandle, and community members can come and take what they need. The senior pastor started at the church just a few months back, and his congregation are reeling in the storm's aftermath, facing the challenge of rebuilding their own lives, rebuilding their church, and reaching out to those in the community. Those who do bring supplies have to be sure to adhere to the town's strict enforced 10 p.m. curfew, accommodating along the way for a limited cell and GPS service and functioning food stops and gas stations that are few and far between. And Mel, you have more on the story?
Yes. The recovery efforts following disaster events typically take a top-down approach. President Trump declared a state of emergency in Florida and Georgia following Hurricane Michael, making those states eligible for federal assistance. But this top-down system is not always the most effective, as research has shown that charities and non-governmental organizations often play an important role in successful recovery efforts. Enter churches like Thomasville Road Baptist in Tallahassee. Immediately following Hurricane Michael, Thomasville Road opened its doors to those needing shelter and food and served as an American Red Cross mobile feeding unit, in addition to being a storage and loading unit for tractor-trailers sent out with emergency response vehicles. But with the recovery efforts winding down in Tallahassee, the church's focus has turned toward helping others closer to the coast, including Carlisle Baptist Church. The week before Thanksgiving, Thomasville Road volunteers loaded up a trailer and drove it down to the Panama City area. The process involved a lot of patience, as the support is not always there on the receiving end, with people and resources stretched thin. But as the truck was unloaded, residents from the community were already coming to take donated supplies, from food to diapers. And Nick, over to you.
You know, we have to remind ourselves that this is less than 2 months ago.
Yes.
The middle of October. So a lot of stuff going on there. Josh Blight, the outreach pastor at Thomasville Road, said the church is committed to partnering with local churches in harder hit areas. But what that looks like right now is a fluid idea. We have found that they just need to be willing and able to meet needs as they arise, Blight said. Give an example of a fall festival with local churches involved with helping people in their community churches in Hosford, Florida, they asked Thomasville Road to plan and bring a fall festival to them. Our planning enabled the community to have an event that helped everyone feel normal for an evening, Blight said. In the future, Thomasville Road plans to send teams to meet needs as they arise, adding that it is of utmost importance for churches to respond in a time like this. We have seen an outpouring from churches outside our area willing to bring supplies and work teams. Churches have helped coordinate needs in the communities and have been a place for encouragement and healing for those affected, Pastor Blight said. This completes our closer look at life post-Hurricane Michael in Florida's Panhandle, before transitioning on next week to Ontario, Wisconsin, and how the recovery efforts are coming along in one of the areas hardest hit by Wisconsin's 2018 floods. Woo! Good coverage, guys. That's great. Yeah,
yes, it is. Well, moving on to something a little bit more sparkly and, well, closer to home, if you've driven through New Lisbon at night recently, you've probably noticed the bright lights coming from Riverside Park. This is the second year of Operation Christmas Cheer, a project organized by the Cheery 4-H Club of New Lisbon. 28 businesses and organizations have helped to light up the park this year, and while the lights will be on nightly through the holiday season, some special activities are planned at the park for the weekend of December 14th and 15th. From 5 until 8 p.m. both nights, head out to Riverside Park for cookies, cocoa, caroling, and to vote for your favorite lights display with monetary donations. Proceeds will go toward local nonprofit organizations. Operation Christmas Cheer organizers are still looking for groups of singers to help with the caroling on December 14th. If you can serve the community with your vocal talent, contact the organizers via Operation Christmas Cheer Facebook page.
Well, that sounds like fun. And you can help make Christmas morning a little brighter for a child in our viewing area by taking part in the Boys and Girls Club Holiday Sharing Program. Grab an angel off the tree at F&M Bank in Toma, shop for the requested gift, and bring the unwrapped gift to the Boys and Girls Club by Thursday, December 13th. Gifts can be dropped off between 2 and 7 p.m., Monday through Friday. In addition to the children, you can also help to provide the Boys and Girls Club with items on their staff's wish list this holiday season. Gingerbread men are on display at Partnership Bank and Timberwood Bank, and the gingerbread tags list items needed at the club. Donations will help the staff continue to provide high-quality programs to the young people in our community.
Yeah, at the same time, there's also angel gift trees that LYNXX 24 has, and I think
at their offices, at the LYNXX offices.
The one in New Lisbon for sure, and then Royal
Camp
Bank,
Douglas.
the Royal Bank at Camp Douglas and New Lisbon, and I believe that they also have gifts. So
you grab a tag, go buy a gift, and bring it back.
That's right. There's your deal.
Okay. Well, we need to take a short break, but when we return, we'll be featuring our next Shop Small, Shop Local vendor in our 2018 Holiday Gift Guide. First, here's a look at your 5-day forecast.
You want it, we'll find it, you got it. Price match and relax. That's the Rudick Jensen deal, sealed with a platinum level membership. Oil changes, done. Tires, brakes, alignment, all done. Car wash, you got it. Rudick Jensen Auto Mall, New Lisbon. Check out our inventory online at rudickjensen.com.
If we were like most food companies, we would constantly be innovating with stuff like taco tubes, rainbow cheese, and I don't know, drone delivery. But at Organic Valley, we've been innovating food for 30 years with just a few simple ingredients, like sun, soil, rain, and grass. So you can do revolutionary things like cook with it and, you know, serve it to your family. Just honest to goodness organic. Call us crazy, but it's working. Organic Valley.
Take a moment and think about that special person you have in your life. You know the one. They're always going that extra mile with you. Wouldn't it be nice to send them a card or gift to show how much you care? Robbie's Pharmacy has hundreds of unique gifts. Show your special person how much you care and appreciate them. It feels good to give, and even better when it's a friend. Robbie's Pharmacy, we have that too.
The people of F&M Bank have been serving Toma and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
This is Nancy Vandermeer, and you're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome back to LYNXX 24. We're continuing our focus on shopping small, shopping local with the LYNXX 24 Holiday Gift Guide featuring local artisans and some of the unique handmade items they sell in this area with the goal of helping you find some great locally made items for the folks on your Christmas gift list. This week's edition of the Holiday Gift Guide features Staci Habelman of Staci's Originals, who creates her own one-of-a-kind artwork, cards, ornaments, and more. She's here to fill us in on her creations and where you can find her work this holiday season. Welcome, Staci.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so excited you're here. This is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So tell me about your business and what you make and sell.
Okay, well, I'm a self-taught artist, and I make paintings. As you can see, I have originals. I've also turned originals into prints in order to make them more affordable for everybody. I make ornaments. I really paint on anything I can find.
Just whatever strikes your fancy in the moment?
Yeah.
But then you also do more than just with your prints. Like this one specifically, you jazz them up a little bit too.
Right. So I'll have an original, which I do not have this original here, but like this is an original, and I'll make a print of it.
Okay.
But then I want that person who's buying that print to have something special. So if you buy one and I buy one, they're different. I will take it and I will maybe doodle on it a little extra and make it an artist proof. So it's a print, but it has something extra special on it.
That you've added to it. Awesome. Well, how did you get into this business?
Well, I've always been creative, crafty, but when I decided to be a stay-at-home mom, I had some free time on my hands. I needed to do something.
Right.
So I decided I'm going to take some paints and whatever I can find and start making things. Well, my family and friends liked what I was making, so I would give it away, and I'm like, maybe I can start selling it. So this started like 17, 18 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And I would sell it to friends and family, and I would have an open house here and there, and that's just kind of how I've spread and evolved.
Okay. So what did your friends and family, like what kind of feedback did you get? What did they like?
Well, they loved the bright and colorful, different, unique things and how it made them feel. In the past 3 or 4 years, I've really evolved into having more intention and more wording into my artwork.
Okay.
So
like for instance, here you've got strong and sassy.
Right. So this is one of my new guys. Animals are new for me.
Okay.
But yeah,
this is a llama.
Yeah, that is a llama, and it's not a normal llama. It's a llama with wings.
I like it.
Yeah, and this succulent on its head.
Oh, it's a succulent. Okay. Very nice.
Yeah.
So tell me more about the intentions, like here, this is what you try to embody into your art.
Sure, right. So for an example, the original that I have over there, the angel that's on the floor.
On the floor over here,
So like about 1.5 years ago, when there's so many disasters, and even now, all the disasters going on, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll think, what can I do to make somebody around me feel happy or feel comfortable? So I thought, what could I do? All I could think of is I wanted to give the world a hug, right? So you'll see in her that she's hugging the world, and I just put wording on there that if someone were to buy, like I turned it into a note card, or I turned it into a print, I have a hard time parting with the originals. So,
I imagine so.
So I decided to make prints, and it just has something for everybody.
Okay. Well, one of the big sellers this year for you, when we were talking earlier, you were saying was the Christmas ornaments.
Yes, the ornaments have been big. So this is my 2nd year for doing ornaments.
Okay.
This happens to be a military one. I did a military line, and they've been a really big seller. So I sell my things here in town at the artisan market. which is downtown by the library.
Okay.
It just opened in September, and you can find all these things there. And you can also find me on Facebook under Staci Originals. Okay. And I also have a shop online, stacioriginals.shop. .shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they've got to check out the artisan market, as do I, because
it's so cool. It's a one-stop shopping.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to go there because I've heard all about it. I've got to actually, you know, sample some of the products that are there, and that's super exciting. But we even actually have some of your Christmas ornaments on the tree, and they're very reasonably priced.
Yeah, you can get an ornament for around $5 or $6. And I also have, like, my note cards are very reasonable. Everything is reasonably priced. So
wonderful. Well, it's just been a delight to talk to you, Staci.
Thanks for
coming
me
on, and make sure that folks get out and find Staci's items in the different places that we have them. So you can check out all that Staci offers on her website, www.stacioriginals.com, or by following Staci Originals on Facebook. We need to take a short break. When we come back, we'll be hearing from one of our 2018 Bob Honnell Christmas Special artists. Don't go anywhere. Great job.
The people of F&M Bank have been serving Tomah and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
Take a moment and think about that special person you have in your life. You know the one. They're always going that extra mile. Wouldn't it be nice to send them a card or gift to show how much you care? Robbie's Pharmacy has hundreds of unique gifts. Show your special person how much you care and appreciate them. It feels good to give, and even better when it's a friend. Robbie's Pharmacy, we have that too.
Tomah Homes, building quality Stratford homes. Country cottage. Wraparound porch. A kitchen that loves to be cooked in. A mudroom with a washer and dryer. Custom designs. Tomah Homes, custom homes built around your life.
Americans love their cars, but when accidents happen, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass. America's most recommended to get it fixed right the first time, on time. Whether paintless dent repair from those dings, dents, and hail damage, collision repair from that nasty rear ender, or glass repair from that pesky rock chip, you'll get the highest quality repair from quality professionals. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon at 608-562-6500.
We're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you, us, and the community.
Yay! Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. Oh, a beautiful summer.
Welcome back to LYNXX 24. Here at Image Picture Studios, our executive producers are putting the finishing touches on the 2018 Bob Honnell Christmas Special. This annual special features Nick and I as hosts.
There you go.
And a fantastic lineup of musical talent, including the show's namesake, Bob Honnell. Milwaukee native turned Nashville recording artist Nora Collins, and one of our favorite local bands, One Way North. Local country singer Kyle Sterling, Memphis-based blues musician Kyle Roberts, the Tomah High School show choir, and Bree Morgan with her band, Bree Morgan Reloaded, who we'll be hearing from in just a little bit. Bree has been one of our Bob Honnell artists for the last several years now, and said she always gets excited when she receives her email from us in the fall asking if she'll take part in the Christmas special. Once again, we sat down, Nick and I, with Bree to talk about what's new with her, her music, and her band. Take a look. We have Bree Morgan, and we're going to be doing a quick interview with her about her new band, Bree Morgan Reloaded. Welcome, Bree, to the LYNXX 24.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Well, Bree Morgan
Reloaded.
Was there always a loaded before, or is it?
Oh, Nick.
Reloaded.
I don't know how to answer that.
But reloaded.
Reloaded. So
Reloaded is the name.
Tell us about your new band.
Always has been.
Tell us about your new band.
So I still am just Bree Morgan. I do my solo shows, and then I offer like a duo and trio shows as well.
Okay.
But the new band, I kind of decided to put that together because I wanted to be able to play some bigger venues.
Good.
Unfortunately, festivals on like a Saturday night aren't like, yeah, we want to have an acoustic show. Like, so
they want to see a band.
Yeah, they want live. They want live energy, high intensity, like songs people can sing and dance to and just party to and have a good time. So
how long has that been going on?
The band itself?
Yeah. When did you have this revelation?
Well, I had we finally put the plan in motion. I had auditions back in June.
Oh, so it's pretty recent.
Yep.
Okay,
and
good.
then we're rolling in. We've had about 3 shows so far.
Oh,
so the band's been performing for about 2 months live now.
Okay. Can you talk about your band? Who's in the band?
Yeah. So my drummer, it's a 5-person band. My drummer's name is Chris Ulbrich. He is a studied drummer. Plays multiple disciplines. Really super. Like his dedication is really. It's really just there. He also plays with me in other projects, and he's just
real committed.
Yeah, he's a really fun guy to have around too. My fiddle player, Emily Knutson, she is a Whammy Award winner, a 2018 Whammy Award winner, and she is just, her fiddle playing is unreal. She also plays guitar. She's a female vocalist in my band as well. My guitar player, Thor Davis.
I love that name. Thor.
Kills me every time.
God of Thunder.
He just kills me. He's not very buff though, so I mean, don't get too confused.
So he's not Chris Helmsworth.
No, definitely not. But he's got the hair. He's got killer hair.
Okay.
But he's got a lot of dedication too. He's actually the youngest member of the band. This is the first time he's played in like a real big production, big live band. So I kind of picked him up from garage bands and was like,
good.
Fed him to the wolves a little bit, but he's coming out on top.
He's taking the challenge.
Oh,
right. She's being
goodness,
a mentor.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my bass and pianist, Josh Quaddy, he's a multi-talented musician in my band as well. He's also my male vocalist, is also down from the Janesville area.
All multi-talented people.
Yes.
Are they local-ish kind of people, or are they from other states, or where are they from?
Everyone, so I live down in Janesville now. I mean, I'm originally from around, the Toma, Mauston area, but everyone's from around the Janesville area, which makes getting together really easy for practice.
Okay.
Well, and to wrap up our interview, can you talk a little bit about where your band is off to? What's in the future for you guys?
The future is kind of whatever we make it. I mean, my goal is to play festivals. I do this full time already. I would love to be able to provide that for my band members as well. They're all very dedicated musicians, and I want them to be able to do this for a living as well. So just play, get better.
How would our viewers hear what you got? You got some LPs out, or
how can they contact
CDs,
you?
Or
we don't have any EPs out yet. I am in the process of recording and mixing and mastering right now at a local station in Janesville, along with my friend Pete. And but the band will be recording some songs come February. So you can find us on Facebook.
I was going to say, YouTube?
YouTube. You can look up Bree Morgan.
Very good. Okay.
Yep, Bree Morgan, B-R-E-E. So
very good. So for the viewers who are listening to all this and going, hey, we're kind of excited to hear what you got, that's a good place to find you.
YouTube,
and they can purchase a Bob Honnell Christmas CD or DVD, and you'll be on there.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
right.
with
You're
the
doing
full
the Bob
band.
Honnell show.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, Bree, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me.
Oh, you betcha.
Well, one of the best things about the 2018 Bob Honnell Christmas special is all the proceeds for the DVD and the Blu-rays, Nick, will go toward the Toma Boys and Girls Club, or toward Boys and Girls Club of West Central Wisconsin.
West Central Wisconsin. And there's in a lot of ways that viewers at this point can still participate. If you're a business, there's a silver and gold sponsorship that includes lots of extra bennies on the premiere showing on the 17th. And you can get DVDs after the release on the 18th. You can buy DVDs. Okay, and then and currently there's pre-DVD sales going on right now. Okay, a limited number of them. What do they call them? Pre-sales. Yeah.
Yeah, the pre-sales. And it's a $20 DVD, and you'll really want to get that because they're not going to show this Bob Honnell Christmas special for a long time like we've done in the past. It's not going to be aired for a week or two. It's going to have one showing on Lynx 24, and that's it, folks. So you got to get that DVD.
You can get those pre-sales at First Weber and Partnership Bank in Toma. Very important about that. And if you're interested in the sponsorship, let's call LYNXX Productions right here in Toma.
And sponsor.
That sounds pretty good. Otherwise, yeah, that's...
hey, Nick, you looked great on set, on the Christmas set.
You did, too. I mean, the whole set was wonderful. It was
really fun.
Filming was a lot of fun. She's quite the talent.
Yeah, her songs are amazing. She's one of my favorite singers. Well, we need to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening?
Oh, yeah.
In the lane, snow is glistening. Oh, a beautiful sight.
My name is Cindy Zardi. I'm the district administrator for the Toma Area School District. Toma Memorial Hospital is very important to the school district because they're a strong partner with us in preparing kids for their future. And in addition to that, because the hospital is an integral part of our community, it's a place where our graduates can come back to have good paying jobs in our community. Toma Memorial is dedicated to quality community care.
I love superheroes!
Finally. Suit up. I'll be there ASAP.
Mr. Incredible.
Catching the bad guys. Pow, pow.
The Incredibles are back.
I'm just demonstrating. No firing the baby around the house, you understand?
Disney Pixar's Incredibles 2. Rated PG. Now available on demand.
Rent now on LYNXX Network's Video on Demand.
Some food companies put smiling cows and green pastures on their packaging, even if they're actually kept in confinement. Not cool. But at Organic Valley, we put smiling cows in our fields, where they belong. And to prove it, we put these fitness trackers on our cows, so you can actually count the steps they take in our green pastures. Turns out they take more steps than most people. Looking good, ladies! Letting cows be cows. Call us crazy, but it's working. Organic Valley.
Hi, I'm Josh Tully from The Josh Tully Show. You're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
You bet!
Welcome back to LYNXX 24. Here's a look at what's coming up in your community. The Canadian Pacific Railway's 20th annual holiday train is heading our way this weekend on December 8th, featuring the music of the Trews and Willie Porter. The Dells will see the holiday train at 2:45 p.m., followed by Mauston at 4:15 p.m., Toma at 5:30 p.m., and finally Sparta at 6:40 p.m. Local food banks will be accepting food and monetary donations at each stop, and all donations will stay in the community where they are donated.
Well, mark your calendars. An Evangelical Free Church in Toma is once again putting on the Bethlehem Market from 6 until 8 p.m. on December 14th and 15th at Winnebago Park. The market is held in the park's indoor shelter and offers participants the opportunity to experience what life could have been like during the time of Jesus. There will be interactive experiences, including food to taste, crafts to make, and animals to pet. A children's nativity program will also take place both nights during the market. This is free to all ages and open to the public.
That's always been a good program.
Yes,
always liked it. And the organizers of the Toma Holiday Lights are holding activities at Winnebago Park the next 2 Sundays on December 9th and the 16th. On the 9th, horse-drawn carriage rides will be offered in the park from 4:30 until 5:30. Only an hour, folks. Got to get on that one. Rides are free and great way to enjoy the light display. Then on the 16th, there will be a cookie decorating and scavenger hunt from 3 until 5 p.m. at the Winnebago Park Indoor Shelter. Participants are invited to decorate cookies in the shelter and try their luck with a scavenger hunt in the park. A lot of stuff going on this weekend.
Well, before we go, real quick, Mel,
we have to mention, because Staci and I ran out of time, she is doing 10 abandoned art pieces around town. That's starting on December 10th. This is something that she just started doing, but she will put 10 different of her original art pieces around town, and if you find one, you can keep it or share it or gift it away. And it's a chance to share a chain reaction of love and joy.
Did you get any hints from her or anything like that?
Thank you to our special guests, Staci Habelman and Bree Morgan, for taking part of this week's show. Thank you to our sponsors, YouTube viewers, and all you at home for tuning in to LYNXX 24, where we're connecting you to the community.